the Senate, you always have to work in a bipartisan way, because unless one party or the other has 60 votes, you need both parties to get things done. So I've been in the minority before and been able to be very effective. In fact, some of the legislation I'm proudest of passed while I was in the minority. The legislation that says middle-class families can take as a tax credit $2,500 off their taxes every year for each kid in college or graduate school, benefiting tens of thousands of Central New York middle-class families. That passed. Well, I got that passed while I was in the minority. Legislation, along with Senator Snowe, Senator McCain, that greatly reduced the cost of prescription drugs because it allowed more generic drugs to come on the market and be more available. We passed that when we were in the minority. And you know, I've gotten all kinds of different projects here for Central New York while I was in the minority. So obviously you'd rather be in the majority, but I don't think it's going to have much of an effect on my ability to get legislation done or my ability to bring back things here to Central New York.
How will this impact the size of your staff and the funding for your office?
Okay, your personal staff, which is your largest staff, stays the same. That's not based on minority or majority. In terms of committees, the Rules Committee, which I chair, is very sort of nonpartisan. 90% of the people stay no matter whether a Democrat or Republican is in. So will I have a slight staff cutback? Yes, but not much of one. The Democratic Policy Committee, which I chair in terms of setting the strategy and agenda in terms of the issues we put forward, comes out of a large budget that comes out of the Democratic leader, and I don't expect